Good morning, it is Artificer Ilari. I got distracted by a truck in my driveway. Anyway, we're gonna get going here. We're gonna see how much further I can get with Virgil today. My boy. So, managed a few relatively unsuccessful Bloody Palace runs last time. And then I switched to Virgil, because of course I did, because that's pretty much my MO. So yeah. I also did not touch this game in between, so I didn't fix my save files like I said I was gonna at some point. I also didn't get any more orbs because I didn't go through on another difficulty. So we're playing as live as possible, I guess. Oh yeah, the trials. Except I don't have to do anything with Artemis because Virgil doesn't use guns. So 8,800 orbs. I have 3 large vital stars. I certainly don't need that. I don't really have enough for any useful things in that sub-menu. Hey, good morning, MH. It's so weird to call you MH after you've changed your username. Sunmoon to you. I could get Starfall. I could upgrade Starfall. I think I might have to do that. Let's upgrade Starfall. Hey! Hi, Copper. Couldn't have done those in the first place. That's fine. Cool. You get to hear me rant about my fave. Oof. I hate like ending up with the wrong thing by accident. That's not good. It's one thing if you're like, ah, look at this. This is interesting. But they taste really bad compared to actual meat. That's fair. I mean that's not typically the thing that you it's not something that you eat because you want meat. Your wisdom, so I can do that one because it's cause except was I paying attention? Because no. 423, right? Vegan alternatives either. Yeah, so that's the thing. That sounds like you might have an issue with like soy or wheat there, Copper. So that might be a thing to be aware of, because a lot of vegan alternatives are based on one of those two things. Like, I used to straight up look at a friend of mine and go, okay, I know you're gluten intolerant. Are you super gluten intolerant, or is it gonna be okay if I'm eating something with gluten in it at the same table? 'Cause, veggie burger. And it would just go, wait, there's gluten in your veggie burger? I'm like, yeah. So that might be a thing to look into / be aware of. You're being so nice this time. Please don't stab me. Ow. Naturally. Right after I say that. Fuck off! Was that the last fucking row? Rude. Yeah, and Copper, that's basically, as a vegetarian, that's basically my experience. If it's trying to be meat, it probably is not very good at it. If it's not trying to be meat, it's, you know, more likely to be alright. Why do I feel... No, I'm just tired. Never mind. That... I'm like, why do I feel like I didn't start at full health? Because you got fucking stabbed by the levels, idiot. The level wants to beat Virgil. The level can wait in line, because Dante's gonna get there first, actually. But yeah, the ones that are trying to taste like meat are not super great. Oh no! Copper, you don't do that. That's not smart. If you have a food sensitivity, you're supposed to avoid those or mitigate them with something. I say, being the lactose intolerant person that ate cheese last night and then went, "Oh no, I forgot my lactase pill. It's probably fine." It was not fine. The utter hubris of lactose intolerance. The worst. Soy sauce needs to be on the noodles. Bruh. Bruh. Nothing happened. There we go. Yes, that is utter bullshit, because, so, I actually had that conversation with a friend recently, because she tried to call me a picky eater, and I went, no, you don't get to say that. I'm not a picky eater. I can't eat certain things. I have food sensitivities. You don't get to say that. That's terrible. And she went, no, that's fair. There we go. But also, like, who cares if you're a picky eater? Like, why does it matter to somebody else what you eat, as long as you're, you know... If your guardian is doing that, that's one thing, because typically that's a, hey, you might not be getting enough nutrition. That's one thing, but who the fuck else cares? Fish are birds, not poultry. Birds. You gonna straight up eat a chicken without plucking and cooking first? Because that might cause some different digestion issues. Just saying. Chicken liver, that, okay. I'm not familiar with the taste of chicken liver, but offhand, that just sounds gross. Like, even before I stopped being able to eat meat, I wasn't really super adventurous when it came to trying meat-based things. Like, I don't know. Blended into a paste with spices and it becomes a bread spread. Like, I get it in concept, it just doesn't sound appetizing. Bad texture, fine taste. Yeah, okay. If you're saying it's got a bad texture, that would be enough for me to be like, not so sure, bruh. Oh, come on. Fine. Alright. Buffering, please. Oh, yeah! Okay, well, we're gonna bop all the way to the bottom, because I remember how this goes. Ish. Otherwise, it's like hummus. So, alright, so if the what is different about the bread spread texture then? If it's not like hummus, I just realized I have to fix my stream info. Bread spread is like hummus. But then... Oh, no, I completely misread that. I'm sorry. Alright, it's fine. I'm tired. If you don't turn it into that texture, it's bad texture. But hummus. Which is exactly what you wrote, I just am apparently having comprehension issues today. Oh, a Rehelkin fragment. Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing in here. Yep. It's Monday, it sure is. And I spent all of yesterday trying to... Ouch. Trying to catch up with my class. And then I have to do a research project today. I'm incredibly frustrated with the group that I am in, but that is besides the point. Alright, back into Heaven Rise Chamber. Whee! I missed. Whee! Aw, shit. Okay. I always do that. Because it switches halfway up. Whee! Whee! Okay. And top. Falafel! I love falafel. Oh, I don't know. I think somewhere in the back of my head I just assumed that that was relatively common knowledge. I really like falafel. So, like... And then, oh god, what was the other one? There was another, Mediterranean dish that I had at a falafel place that was just amazing, and I can't remember what it was. Ouch! Right, you gotta wake them up before you can beat them up. So typically, falafel is not really marketed as a meat thing. So that's that's a thing right there. Ouch! Fine. I forgot mission 6 was so short. Whee! Yay, vital stars. And then mission 7 is relatively not. My MacBook is just having so many buffering problems today, and I'm not sure what the problem is. That's a lie. It might be connected to the wrong Wi-Fi. Hold. Ugh. I also thought it was relatively common knowledge that it was garbanzo beans, or at least, you know, not meat. But whatever. I don't judge. There we go. Okay. Yeah. I thought there was more breakable stuff over here. I was wrong. Soul of Steel. No, wait. Not the Soul of Steel. Siren's Tear is what we get in here. I always mix up the names of the Soul of Steel and the Siren's Tears. I fucking love hummus, okay? So, hummus is great in general. You can just stop there, honestly, because, like, there's some things that people do with hummus where I'm like, I don't even like these ingredients, but it's great in hummus. Hummus is chickpeas ground into a paste with other stuff, usually. Speaking of, well, no, it's not really Mediterranean, it's, Middle Eastern. Like garlic and olives. I don't think I've ever had olive hummus, and I think I'm okay with that. Me and olives not good friends. But like, there's a red pepper hummus that's really good. Oh, olive oil. Yeah, yes. That is a common addition. Yes. And then. I don't know what else it's made with, but there's got to be something with the chickpeas to give it that consistency. I just don't know what it is. I've never tried to look into making hummus. Okay, none of these two fuckers. Here we go. Done! And Siren's Tear. Yep, tahini and sesame seed paste. Hi, alien. Pine nuts, that's interesting. In hummus? Siren's Shriek, not the Siren's Tear. Oh my god, whatever, it's fine. I just will never remember the name of this item. And then we go through here. And then... this cracks me up. So that particular combat adjudicator is there with Dante. And it kills me that they decided that the Yamato is red. Paprika. Yeah, but that's something that kind of makes sense. Like, spices or whatever, really. This is gonna be... Oh god, this has to be triple S. I don't know if I can do this. Back! Gotta do my charged shit. Yeah, that didn't... Alright, we're gonna do this another time is what we're gonna do. An elevator control panel. There's not enough power. Or a health contractor. Let's go, bitch! Did not know that... Wait. No. What? No. I don't believe that. That's wild. I hate this. I hate this. Paprika is traditionally made from capsicum annuum varietals in the longer, which also includes chili peppers, but the peppers used for paprika tend to be milder and have thinner flesh. So it's not necessarily bell peppers specifically. That's... bell peppers, jalapenos, New Mexico chili, cayenne peppers, etc. are all in that. They're all in that species. So it's not necessarily bell peppers, but it is at least closely related. That's wild. Okay, Alien, I have just read your comment, and that is incorrect. Chocolate hummus is not a thing. That is a fucking travesty. No, incorrect. Incorrect. Wrong. Put out the fire. That is called mousse. Correct. I mean, for the record, it is marketed as chocolate hummus, but like they're also wrong. Because they're no, incorrect. God damn it, let me see what I'm shooting. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Adding yogurt to... No! Incorrect! Oh my god, I can't even imagine what that would do to the texture. Why would you add yogurt to hummus? Gross! No! No! I hate it! Copper, why would you curse me with this knowledge? Lunar phase, also known as the fastest way to light up one of those suckers. Yeah! Supposedly something done in Palestine, so it might just be regional, hopefully. Maybe? Ah, ground chickpeas with cocoa powder. Yeah, that I literally couldn't eat that anyway, but also no! Incorrect! No! We get the crystal skull. The first time I played this game, I was fucking obsessed with this item because I was like, what do you mean I get a crystal skull? What's it gonna do? It's basically a key to a door, unfortunately. Like they could have done something so much more interesting giving you a crystal skull. But either way. It's a Devil May Cry game. We are simple here. My cat is asleep in the sun and his paws are in the cutest possible position. A Greek style yogurt. No. I mean, like that would prevent all of the gross ass texture issues that I'm coming up with, but like, no. Why are they called chickpeas? Who the fuck knows? That's just what they're called, I don't know. Why are bell peppers called bell peppers? Why are chili peppers called chili peppers? I don't know. Not warm hummus. Yeah, I gotta be honest with you, like, I usually eat cooler hummus anyway. Myself, because I just... You leave it in the fridge. And then you munch. And then you have the sheer hubris of going, nah, I can have cheese even though I forgot my fucking lactase pill like an idiot. This is probably fine. I might have been eating hummus last night before I had cheese. My body wants me to be vegan and I'm not about it. Chickpeas and garbanzo beans. Interchange of food. That's bizarre. Yeah, Copper, I realized it later. That wasn't a thing that I could have just done after the fact because I was like... It was a lot more than 5 minutes. I just didn't think about it for once. and I made mistakes. I made many mistakes. We're getting rid of this motherfucker because he's summoning lusts, and I hate it. Thank you. Fuck you all. But not that way, because I'm talking to fucking lust demons. God. No! Stuffed peppers. No, that's a type of that's a type of preparation. But also, fuck yeah, stuffed peppers. Nah, Copper. The fucking... So, the demons in this game... First of all, the only demon that looks lustful in this game is Navon. But second of all... Where's my file? It's the one... No. I always forget which one is... There we go! So, enemies. Fucking love stuffed peppers. I gotta make those again. So, these are prides. I can't just... flip through. That's irritating. The wrath ones are the ones that are holding the thing that explodes. Sloth are the big white guys that, like, teleport around places, which cracks me up. Because that, you know, implies some things about Virgil. Greeds are the ones that summon shit, that have the giant fucking sarcophagus. Gluttony pukes sand at you. And the lust are these guys. They just... They're not lustful. Lust is not a thing. But the thing about the way they set up the seven hells here... What's more lazy than teleporting instead of walking? No, it's efficiency. Fight me. But the thing about these is that it isn't necessarily that they embody the sin, it's that they are the jailers. Netherworld jailer who governs souls sent to hell for the sin of lust. So, like, these are the guys in charge of those fuckers. So, I'm also now, like, I'm missing the second hell, and I can't come up with all 7 deadly sins off the top. Wrath, sloth, greed, gluttony, lust, pride. I'm missing one. Anyway. No, sloth is in there. Wrath, sloth, greed, gluttony, lust, pride. I can't come up with the 7th one. Anyway. Or second one in this case, I guess. Whee! Envy! That's the... Thank you, alien. Like, you'd think I would fucking remember that one. That's one of those hella Christian concepts that I just never really synthesized. Like, then art theft if you include an 8th. I mean, it's not a deadly sin yet, but it fucking will be. Anyway, we won't go there. Other things. Art theft, plagiarism, yeah. But, so, specifically Catholic. That's fair. That's fair. But, again, I just, like... I never synthesized that shit. I don't have to worry about that. This is gonna suck so much more with Virgil, isn't it? It shouldn't, because I should be able to just fucking teleport places, but... Air trick is not always gonna go. That's better. I got it! I got it, guys! It is absolutely not bad that you remember them from Full Metal Alchemist, because that's the entire reason I remember them at all, and I was gonna say that, and then I got attacked by a Hell Vanguard. But yeah, that's the only reason. That's also the reason I was like, you'd think I'd fucking remember Envy, because I love Envy. I love the Envy NB. I loved him. My coffee is behind me, and that was a mistake. Eh. Eh. Okay. Oh yeah, Roman Catholic as opposed to what, Orthodox? Do the Eastern Orthodox count as Catholics? I don't even know. Eastern Orthodox, Greek Orthodox, I don't even know if those are the same. There we go. Either way. Okay. I'm definitely gonna need more health before fighting myself. I don't have any idea. I just, like I said, that's one of those like, yeah, this is a thing that I don't know. Wait, oh my god, I haven't bought any purple orbs. I'm an idiot. Just shy of getting another one. Bummer. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Okay. I got 3 vital stars and a gold orb. I'll be fine. But also... That's cute. They don't change his profile at all. But when you fight him, they gotta tell him apart. This is the funniest fucking thing. So, I'm playing as Virgil, right? Meaning that Virgil fighting Virgil. They made his coat red. Fight me! No! Swear to God, I tried to air trick. No! Incorrect! Fuck. I promise I will read this once I am done not dying. But also Virgil gets fucking double trigger, so I don't have to worry about this very much. Ah! I still gotta worry though! Shit! No! Hey Virgil, your hair's fucked up. Mine isn't, because I'm the real deal, I guess. Ouch. Still get fucked by judgment cuts though, man. Son of a bitch. I refuse to use... No, no! Oh, come on, I don't want to use an item. I've been doing so good! You may not. No! Waste of a gold orb. Bummer. Fine. No. Hold up. Oh, that was a light. Okay. I'm not in the tree, cut off into the dirt with branches coming off branches and branches with branches and a whole new tree growing. Yeah, I feel like you've just described basically any organized religion, though, because that's, like, nobody agrees all the time. I mean, Christianity seems to have a lot more branches than most, but... particularly with, nah, we got the Pope. Nah, no Pope. What are you talking about? Fuck you. But, like... you know, you're talking about 3 major branches of Christianity. There's 3 major branches of Judaism. Nobody gives us that shit. They give us different shit, unfortunately, but... oh yeah, no, that's just fucking religion in general, though. Like, you're incorrect! This is a major problem that I need to correct, therefore I'm gonna leave. Alright. Sure, buddy. Like, in the type of religion that requires agreement on everything, that's a significant problem. I ain't got that problem. Ooh, I can't upgrade Lunar Phase yet, that's a bummer. It's all Force Edge right now. I'm gonna save up for not Force Edge. Spaghetti at the Final Supper. Oh my god. Okay, sure. Alright. Oh yeah, the Leviathan. God. Like, they put so much into that set of cutscenes surrounding Mission 7 that sometimes I straight up forget that immediately after you fight Virgil, the Leviathan swallows you. Yeah, no, and that was a great example, Copper. That was a great example. I love it. It's perfect. Alright. Gotta beat up all the stupid little pearl things. Ow. Try to jump over acid, jump directly into acid. Bread types would be a more realistic thing. Yeah, no, you're right, but that's not the point. I'm still entertained by spaghetti at the Last Supper. Methodists are splitting because they have irreconcilable different words. I'm sorry, are you telling me that the arguing over the type of bread is an actual thing that happens and Copper didn't just... like, Copper accidentally made up a thing that happens? Why? All I can think of is that one Tumblr post where it's like, you can't have raisins in the body of Christ. Oh my god. I definitely thought you were joking. Why are Christians like this? Holy shit. Okay. I don't understand. Okay. Oh, no, oh, okay, alright. I think I... alright, no. So, hold up. What I read from Copper's comment was, like, not communion wafers. What I read from Copper's comment was, like, specifically the thing that they're turning into the parable being, like, the what kind of bread was Jesus holding during the blah blah whatever story bullshit. But what Alien's talking about is during communion at church. Did I misread Copper's comment? Because that was part of the reason that was a thing there. But yeah, the raisins in the bread, communion light, or you get your wine at the same time. It's grapes. I'm sorry, is that an actual argument, Copper? Methodist are split into some congregations are hip, modern places okay with marriage equality and non-male priests, and others aren't. Yeah, that tracks. Like, I live in New England. I had there are so many Methodist churches around here. A friend of mine left the Methodist church because her priest, who was a lady, was totally fine, you know, and her son, who is trans, was totally accepted. Everything was, you know, as fine as it ever is, and the entire movement was just like, no, fuck you, you can't be that or do that or whatever. And she was like, all right, well, I think I'm done with this. And I was like, okay, like, that's pretty tough. Do you want to talk about that? She's like, you know what? Yes, if you're okay. I'm like, dude, you're not gonna hurt my feelings by being like, there's this thing going on with the religion that I was involved in, and am now upset that they're being jackasses about. Like, that's not gonna offend me. Specific denominations that we like to ignore exist. Yeah, the thing about that is, like, every religion has shit like that where you're like, okay, we don't acknowledge that. But it just ends up, like, you can't not acknowledge it, because then you run into shit with, like, it's dangerous not to acknowledge shit like that, because then you end up with straw man fallacies, and you don't want to get involved with that shit. I don't want to do, or like, you don't want to deal with the straw man or the no true Scotsman or any of that bullshit. Like, it happens. You don't agree with it, and that's fine, but you can't ignore it. And again, Copper, for the same reasons, yes, it's a cult, but it's not necessarily non-Christian. It's just also a cult. You know? Like, it's a subsect of Christianity. Not like any other, because most others are not cults, but at the same time, definitely still Christianity. That would be like saying that, you know... Oh, hold on. Please work, please work, please work. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, yeah! I did it! I love Beowulf. Basically, yeah, like, the problem with a cult is that it can come from any subculture. You can't really ignore it. Non-denominational, which is also a denomination. How the fuck does that work? I will take your word for that, Copper. But also, it really depends on how they're dealing with it, because first of all, it's then you're getting into, again, what counts as Christian, what counts as something else, like, and at that point you're gonna have a different answer from every denomination, and at that point, is it really worth arguing? Because I don't think it's worth arguing. Then again, I'm an outsider, who the fuck cares? But, like, that's one of those, that literally just seems like the no true Scotsman thing to me. Like, you can't be like, well, they're not Christian because of a minor thing. It, like, if it's major, okay, that's more logical, but you gotta, like, what qualifies as major? If it looks like Christianity from outside Christianity, it's probably just something that other denominations don't agree with, which is fair and fine and whatever. You know, most people don't look at Reform Jews the same way they look at Orthodox Jews, or vice versa. What did I want to upgrade? I wanted to upgrade something that was like 15,000. Lunar Phase. It was Lunar Phase. I could also do... Ooh, or I could upgrade Rapid Slash. Even more destructive. But Lunar Phase goes faster. Heck. I'm less effective with Yamato. I'm going to up. Your level is not... Oh, that's why they're yellow. Okay, I see. I have to upgrade Darkslayer before I can upgrade Rapid Slash. I see. Okay. Which also means that I can't upgrade Lunar Phase. Alright, that would have been good to know. Okay, that's fine. This is fine. Yeah, Copper, that's it. That's a cult. Like, I'm not necessarily, like, I have no opinion without details, and I don't care to get the details, frankly. So, I know you said they were a cult, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they are a non-Christian cult. Like, that's the thing. If the culture is still there, it gets met. I'm gonna do Stinger. Cults that are religions for tax reasons. Also a thing. Wait a minute, I could have upgraded my summon swords. Damn it. Whatever. Alright. An organ rides ferociously on the other side of the membranous wall. That's pleasant. Use the Ignis Fatuus. Let's go. We're gonna Lunar Phase the shit out of this. Fight me! There we go. Speaking of Harry Potter, oh boy. With the wands replaced with guns, that's interesting. That sounds like old YouTube to me. Like, that sounds like something that would have come up like 10 years ago. Is that just me? Maybe only 5, but still. Like, that sounds like old YouTube. Ow! Fuck you, greed demons. Or, no. No. Hold up. What are these guys? Oh, shit. Alright. This is fine. Who needs jump rope when you got jump lasers? Definitely old YouTube. Ah, I see. That explains everything. Old YouTube migrated when the makeup culture attacked. Wow, alright. Like, I can't say that I find anything wrong with the makeup culture thing. Like, it's amazing what some people can do with their faces. I don't, like, that's some fucking deep magic there. Okay, well, we're having some problems here suddenly. No! Ouch. Virgil, you need some jump rope practice here, my boy. That's less deadly than lasers. But that was a problem right there. Oh shit, so close. So close! Why didn't they just sniper the unkillable bad guy? Is that really fucking an argument for Harry Potter people? Like, that's wild. I also completely forgot that I had that command, so fuck. Fuck. No, we're continuing, fuck it. I don't wanna. Okay. Longbows are far more magic than any wand I've ever seen. Yeah, same. Also, the thing about, the snipe the unkillable bad guy is effectively, yes, agreed, the real answer. But the thing about tech failing in magical areas or magic, like around magic people, is such an old thing. There's an entire physics rule set just for longbows and their weird workings. Really? That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. So here's the problem. Lunar Phase does a lot of damage really fast, but it's not the greatest thing for, like, getting rid of the enemies behind you, unlike with Dante's Cerberus, because he does that fucking spin thing and he just damages everything in a straight line in front of or behind him. It's great. But Lunar Phase does not do that for some reason. Also, the Archer's Paradox. I have not heard of this. Please fill me in. I am unfamiliar with the Archer's Paradox. What is this? Is this gonna be like... Oh, god damn it. I had to fucking beat on the fucking enemies. Ouch! Motherfucker. Items. Of course Potter Puppet Pals explored the idea. What didn't they fucking do? Almost done, almost done, almost done! Oh my god, please. Hold up, jumping rope dangerously. Ow! Thank you. Alright. How the arrow curves makes it so that it should have to go through the bow itself, but it doesn't. And with how it's pointed, it should in reality do a weird turn motion and flop out like what happens when someone doesn't hold an arrow correctly in a bowstring. Interesting. That actually didn't penalize me for doing a continue, except in the amount of damage that I took. That's interesting. I mean, that's fine. I got an idea. Throw the video in Discord. I'll watch it later. Oh god, Navon. Okay, so here's the thing about Navon. One of the strategies that I have to use with Dante with Navon is when she starts with the glowy floor bullshit and tries to electrocute everything. You get off the floor, and you stay off the floor by shooting. I can't do that with Virgil. He doesn't stay in the air. This might be a problem. Okay. But first, spiders. How do you feel about spiders, Virgil? He probably doesn't give a shit. He's not Dante. He's goth. Spiders are fine. I have a vast preference for Beowulf, but Beowulf is not the most useful when it comes to arachnids. We want Force Edge for that. Also, it's a pain in the ass to try to shoot the babies with fucking summon swords, let me tell you. No! Back here. Not like that. Ha-ha! You missed. I love making them miss by just, like, not being there. You wanna try to murder me? Fine, you can try. Oh, man. I hate that. I hate this. There. Next. I missed one. Oh yeah, this thing. Easy. Easy as pie. And then the same location you come across later in Mission 15. Yay! I keep not letting the hands shatter when they reach out from the door because I'm like, this is fine, I know what's happening, I've seen this before. I'm having some thoughts that don't make sense, but I'm having them anyway. Because, so, here's the thing. The Enigmas and Virgil are pretty much the only place you see the blue and purple color scheme, particularly with that, like, turquoisey blue. So now my brain is like, is this because he was required to get the tower raised? Is this because Arkham had to rely on him for something? Are the Enigmas his fault? Meta! I excel at meta. But yeah, so I'm realizing, the critters... Ouch. The critters that there are dozens of in the Leviathan's guts there, those ones might be enemies. Hey, good morning, Avery and Nora. Or, well, afternoon. It's afternoon. I know what time it is, I swear. It is, I'm still tired time. Also, my cat is passed out on the floor. Being cute. That's not the button. That button, that button. I was right! The weak little ones are the envies. Differs from other jailers in the fact that he materializes via a fluid which severely limits his movement. Gross! She's a jerk. Why is she a jerk? What did she do? Oh no, she woke you up. The worst. The punk. Pupper, no. Okay, so we're gonna... go get the things. And lament Virgil's lack of air hike ability. Wanted treats and a hug. That's about right. Ah! Excuse me. Goodness. Virgil! Thank you. Yay! I did it! That took so many fewer tries than it usually does with Dante. There's something entertaining about that to me. I don't remember what's in here. The rounded pathway. Do I need to go this way for this? I do, don't I? Yeah, because I need the ambrosia. The ambrosia's at the end of this path, I think. Ow! Fuck you. Yeah. Trials of a pet owner. Ouch! There we go. Back in the provision storeroom, but a different one. There were a lot of provision storerooms in this tower. Ambrosia. Fruit that mankind is forbidden to even touch. Are we talking like mankind like males, or are we talking mankind like humans? Because Virgil's not human. Youch! Enemy! Uh-oh. The pomegranate. I know, right? Pomegranate, so, alright. Are you talking, like, pomegranates because Persephone, or are you talking pomegranates because, like, pomegranates come up a lot in a lot of mythologies, man. You're gonna have to be more specific. Ouch. Pomegranates even have significant ski days, and, like, let's be real here. Pomegranates are kind of just a mystical fruit, honestly. Word ban. Oh. I see. Well, I mean, that didn't, I'm sorry, that didn't pop up on my screen. On my TV screen, that only pops up on my MacBook. Today I learned. They are super good, but like, that's it. The nice thing about banning that particular word, Avery, is that I usually refer to the demons as demons or by the name. So like, these guys are enigmas. What's forbidden, Copper? Like, I won't be able to refer to the specific file page. Stating a fruit at random. Hold up. What is... Okay. So you're just... Yeah, no, like, I will not be able to refer to, the file page, but it's alright. That one will definitely, that one's doable. I don't remember which secret mission this is. Wait, I think this is the break-in stuff. Oh, because it said forbidden fruit. Oh, okay. No, I don't think any of them are forbidden. Like it's a fruit. Fruits are not the types of things that typically get forbidden. Unless it's like, thou shalt not eat this because it is something cultural significance, or like whatever, I don't know. Like, food is typically a thing that is like this is how you celebrate. There are definitely things that are kind of mildly like, don't eat this at other times of year because then it's not special for what you're celebrating, but... Most people are trying to save the pomegranate as the fruit that I'm gonna eat soon. That's probably said somewhere. I don't fucking know. I don't, like I said, I don't really pay attention to Christian mysticism. But as far as I know, without actually looking, I don't think I've seen anybody saying anything about it wasn't an apple. Yeah, and you know, forbidden fruit being figurative, obviously, you know, like we're talking about Navon. Of course, you know, apples are kind of meh. Eve would apparently disagree. Alright, now we get to fight Navon with Virgil. It's gonna suck. I am not ready. Ow. I was not ready. Yeah, Copper, that sounds like a particular food sensitivity and probably has something to do with the sugars involved. Bible story could have been figurative. Obviously. Like, most Bible stories are figurative. That's the thing. Like, the only people that take those completely literally are Catholics and the Orthodox. Fuck. Alright, here we go. Yep, I knew I was gonna time that badly. Hooray. I did it that time! Oh my god, apples give you migraines? How the hell does that work? That sucks! Oh yeah, Navon is entirely composed of flashy light. Yeah, no, Protestants also give me migraines. I mean, what? I shouldn't say that. I know plenty of Protestants who don't suck. It's just, God. The exact type of fruit is not known because what was translated as apple could refer to several fruits at the time and place. I'm gonna have to look it up now. Thanks. You're full of shit, Navon. Ow. Oh, shit. Okay. And also, it's a metaphor. No, really? Like I said, that's one of those, like, yeah, of course it's a metaphor. We're talking about the Bible. Nothing's literal. Now, see, that's also a very Christian reading of that alien, because the thing about there's a whole bunch of different readings of the Genesis origin story nonsense, and nobody's gonna agree. So, TLDR, I do not subscribe to the problem was disobedience, personally. But I am aware that that is an accepted consideration, I guess? An accepted explanation? I wonder if it could refer to sex instead. That is also literally one of the most common theories that I have read. Like, that is straight up what I thought it was referring to once I realized, as a child, that this stuff was not supposed to be literal. Are you sure Assassin's Creed isn't real? Because at this point I'm not. We got enough template. No, 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 no! No! Fuck! No! 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 Navon, no! Navon, no! Fuck! I hate this. I hate this so much! Let me go! Let me go! You bitch, you're just gonna drain my life twice. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. A pain in the ass. Thanks for asking. Also, joke's on you, I'm always tired. Yes, I was ready, thanks. Oh, I'm so mad. Sent you his pictures. Ouch. What? Do I want to know what kind of pictures? If this is the problem. This is the problem. Oh, dressed as a pirate. Okay, all right. Complete with Tricorn hat. Excellent. A plus. Oh no, I'm not enjoying myself anymore. Ah! Now here's the thing. A fake raven, not a parrot. Pirates are supposed to have parrots. Ouch. Though, ravens also talk. They are pretty brilliant. Couldn't find a parrot, I guess that's fair. Or a pet rat. I am ready, I'm way the fuck over here. The pain in the ass is that Navon never, does the thing where she's like, I'm gonna eat your life, when you have Devil Trigger available to use. So it's like you're just supposed to do this entire fight without using your devil trigger, which is a bitch. There she is. Alright, I was saying, fight me. Nora is spoiled. She's a spoiled girl. Of course she doesn't care. She's like, but Mom. I was in fact ready. Thank you, Mom. Annoying. Nora just wants photos. I can understand. Can relate. There we go. God, I hate that fucking fight so much. Dogs really seem to like hugs. Depends on the dog. I've known plenty of dogs that are all about all the things. I should also perhaps look at the IRL word ban, because I don't remember the I don't remember how long I'm supposed to be avoiding that word. Haha. Take a picture, yay! Oh god, I have an unban request? What is this? What is this? I have never seen this before. What is this? What is this? No! No! God. Whatever, that's fine. Okay. TLDR, if I ban you from my channel for a reason. That is exactly what it is, Copper. It's... My issue is when... Oh, 5 minutes? It's also been more than 5 minutes because I don't use that word very much. But yeah, the thing about bans on my channel is, like, typically, I banned you because you're not supposed to be on a mature channel. That doesn't go away quickly. It's just... I have to level before anything but Judgment Cut level 2, which I can't afford yet. Oh, right. I also said that I could upgrade Summon Swords, which I didn't do, so I'm gonna do that. Yay! Maxed. Pictures! Yay! We got puppy pictures on the Discord. How close am I to leveling Darkslayer anyway? Halfway to level 3. Got it. That's fine. Alright, so now we got the Neo Generator. No, Stone Mask. Right! I knew that. I could have timed them out for 10 years. I didn't consider that as a thing. That, like, would it let you do that? I don't know if that would even be a thing that you could make happen. And I don't want to try in case it actually works and then I can't undo it. Up to 30 days, okay. Yeah, no, and in that case, again, it wouldn't be enough. Because, like, most of the people, like, I have my channel marked as a mature channel, and I have an agreement in my chat that's like, yo, if you're here and you're not over at least, I think I put remember exactly what I put. Like, if you're not a teenager with parental consent, or if you are not over a certain age, or whatever the fuck I put, like, that's in my chat agreement. Like, please leave. An 8-year-old entered the chat? No. I did get an 11-year-old once, who then tried to come back with a different account, which was annoying. But mostly it's just been teenagers who are not old enough to be here. And I'm like, no, if you can't follow the rules that I have set out, you are not mature enough to be on my channel. Sorry, not sorry. Get out. There we go. Yay, I got a blue orb! 4 fragments. 18 plus, and you have to be an idiot to announce to me you're under 18. Yeah, like, I've had multiple people announce to me that they are under 18 now. Like, I have an agreement on my channel that's like, if you have parents' permission to be here, blah 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 blah. Like, okay, fine, sure, but at the same time, you don't tell the streamer when their rule is the one that you're breaking. You don't tell the streamer that you are breaking a rule if you don't want to get fucking banned. Don't be a jackass. I have a rule where you're not supposed to be here for a reason. For several reasons, honestly. One of them being cover your ass, but, like... I swear so much! Which reminds me, I still haven't done that math to figure out the no swearing run. We will not include the reboot in my no swearing DMC run because I will fucking die. In part because the characters swear as much as I do, and I am incapable of playing a game like that without swearing. Like, that will literally never happen. But I'm also now, like, I have to figure out, like, what happens if / when I do swear. Because it's probably gonna happen at some point. Ouch. But so then, what do I do? I would say y'all can, like, make me do push-ups or whatever, but then I'm not turning on the camera. You can't see that, so that's less fun for y'all. 16 was on the mailing list. They were like Tumblr was for fandom, which was 18 plus because some people have posted stories. Great. If someone says they're 18 to 21, it seems suspicious. I mean, unfortunately, the thing about the internet is that, like, you can't verify that shit. It's all just, you know, like, I'm not gonna worry about it particularly unless you give me reason to believe that your stated age is a lie or that you are underage. I'm not gonna worry about it because that's not something that I can verify. I'm not gonna kill myself over it, you know? Like, that's on Twitch, not me. What is on me is making the effort to make my channel curate my content effectively. Yeah, yeah. like, my uncle used to own a game shop, so, like, not a video game shop, but, like, he had all kinds of shit for, like, D&D and board games and shit, so, like, I don't... And he was one of the first people that would always be like, oh yeah, that thing! I heard about that thing! You know? He gave me my first set of Chessex dice. Yeah, because there's, you know, there's nice guys and then there's nice guys. And fuck that, a lot. Yeah, but Copper, again, that's until somebody gives me reason to believe that they are not their stated age. I have to take their word for it. You know, I have never met someone that claims to be over 60. I often meet people that are like, yeah, no, I'm 20. Usually it's like I can, you know, people usually go, yeah, I can pretend I'm like 10 years older than I am, and that's about their limit. And it's hilarious because 10 years is plenty of time when you're young enough, you know? Oh boy. I do not envy you that that particular lesson, Avery. He was horrified. Good. He should be. Is that it for this one? Because I think... Because Mission 11 is Beowulf. I mean, easier, but also horrid. Because, you know, you can send someone to a Reddit to explain stuff, but, like, please don't do that. A chat log. That's a lot less overwhelming, I feel. Like, that's reasonable. Can I just... Can I check what's out here? Yeah, because there's orbs up there! Nothing out here yet, because that's later. But there's an orb thing, which means that I have to figure out how the fuck to get up there. Hold up. No! Yeah, there we go. That, you know, yeah, that's a... See, that's much nicer than trying to just send somebody onto Reddit to tell them what's going on. That's a logical way to do it and correct. Wait, fuck! Garyon! Garyon is this mission, isn't it? No. This is it, because Marble threw away. I knew that. This is fine. Alright. I don't remember what happens when... I used to have that all totally completely memorized. I no longer do. But... Assads! Virgil, why are you Assads? Okay. So. Super quickly. I am going to... Oh my goodness, I'm going to go back to... Ah! Where's my... Oh man. There's stuff that I can't turn off. Get me back to my normal screen, please. Holy heck. No cursing! Oh, alright. I'm gonna start that when I get back. Okay. Because I did not see that, and now I'm having technical difficulties. Ha! Channel page. That's not what I wanted. I want to go to my fucking... Sure I do. Stream Manager. That's what I want. Why? Why is there no direct link? Why are you like this, Twitch? Pourquoi? Okay, alright. No cursing a while ago and you completed it on accident, pretty much. Oh my god. Someone took his lollipop on floor 2. Oh no. Alright, so, super quick. I'm going to run an ad, run to the bathroom, etc. I will be RB. Gatekeepers suck! Okay. And actually, as a matter of fact, Avery, I will specifically, slightly alter your definition there. Transmedicalists are ones that not only accept trans people who have quote-unquote fully transitioned, but are people that think that you need to, want surgery and or hormones in order to count as trans in the first place. So, like, it's even more insidious than that. Because, you know, like, medical transition is not what everyone wants, and it's not an option for some people, so But anyway, okay. While I'm checking this out, I'm gonna. Is that what I wanted? I don't think that's what I wanted. I have to. There we go. Edit rewards. Because for some reason I don't seem to be able to look at what these say. Unless I do that. 10 minutes. I'm gonna edit the name of that so that I can see the time that it's supposed to be, because I can't see that when it pops up on my screen for some reason, so. Oh god, am I actually gonna, like, accept this right before fucking Beowulf and Garyon? Oh boy. Alright. Well, Avery, you getting your wish right before. Not my least favorite boss fight, because that's Navan, but certainly one of the more difficult ones for me. So, you getting your wish. We'll see how this goes. It's probably going to be the entire Beowulf mission, so I will mark it as complete because I'm starting it and I don't want to forget. Okay. What can I do here? I don't even know how many orbs I have. Just under 10,000, so I can't really do much. I have one vital star, though. I should probably fix that. Because I know better, because Beowulf. So we got... Oh, I missed a bunch of orbs. Always redeem those for boss fights. Good to know. Unsurprising. I will also, however, say, in case you're not aware, because Alien brought this up a while ago, and I was like, that's a fantastic... Okay, so what I'm going to do, or what I'm planning to do, once I do some math, is I'm going to figure out, like, I need to try to figure out a fair amount of channel points to do this with. So, you know, potentially save up your orbs. But I'm going to be trying to do, once I've completed this, and I'm trying to figure out exactly how I'm handling when to do it, but I'm going to do an entire run of the DMC series, meaning the main series 1 through 5, not the reboot, for reasons that I already mentioned. And I'm going to just make it a no swearing run, because that's not a thing that I have ever done or tried to do, because yikes. Save up your orbs right as I spend orbs to get a modified emote. That's okay. They do come back. Also, Avery has redeemed a few for various things. But I'm not saying you can't use them. I'm saying you might want to if you want to make me not swear at all for an entire run of all 5 main series Devil May Cry games. Because that's going to be a community effort. Because reasons. But again, I also have to figure out what would be a fair amount, given the number of regular viewers versus the number of orbs you get versus etc. whatever. So, I haven't done the math yet, but yeah, pitchy. Making stuff for Nora. Is this like food stuff or is this like stuff? Did you make her a thing? Only 7.2k left. Yeah. Alien was saying relatively similar recently. if I recall, but that was during DMC 2, so that was long enough ago, I guess. But I also have to look at it and go, alright, how long... Oh, training treats. Excellent. I also kind of have to look at it and go, alright, how long is it going to take me to go through all 5 games? And I can't play on easy mode. I am required to not play on easy mode because easy mode is just cheating if I'm not supposed to be swearing. That's only enough for 70 minutes. Yes, offhand, but I'm gonna make it a community funded thing. That's a thing that you can do. So I'm gonna do some math and see what's fair. See what I can do. Because I also don't have a ton of viewers, so I have to take that into account also. Hey, thanks for the follow. So I don't want to make it like this ridiculous, impossible amount when I have, you know, a relatively low viewer count, and a lot of you are, like, you know, doing other stuff when I stream, like, you know, potentially going to work. Like, not everybody can be here all the time, even for the community that is very small. So, your community keeps not funding it. What is the funding that you are looking to try to collect? What are you trying to get your community to make you do? Was this playing a specific game? Was that something that I saw come up recently? Oh heck, I forgot this was here. Or still asleep, right? I mean, Copper, that is likely to be less of an issue because my sleep schedule is completely borked, so it's unlikely that I'm going to be streaming much earlier than now. Ah, 2D Metroid Marathon. Interesting. I see. No! Virgil, no! Turn around! Heck! No one bothered to fund it except one person. No! That's a bummer. I mean, I have the luck where the viewers, the relatively regular viewers that I do have, you guys are, you know, more likely to use things like channel points. Yeah! Channel points. For weird stuff. So I don't know if that's just like a community makeup thing or what, but I forgot there was an item down here. I skipped this last time, didn't I? Oh my god, there's holy water. You get free holy water in this mission, and I forgot it was there! Also, I'm pretty sure that statue right there is there specifically for Virgil. Because Dante can just air hike out of there. Then again, you do have to buy air hike, so maybe it's there partly for it. You don't have it yet. Come at me, bros! But yeah, I don't know if y'all have noticed, but I say my sleep schedule's borked. If any of you guys go on my Twitter at all ever, you may notice that I'm posting at like 1 in the morning sometimes, Eastern, because that's about when I generally run out of being awake, but not quite enough to just go to bed. So I'm like, alright, well, this is a great time to play video games for a little while. Beach out of pirates. Heck yeah! Pirate! I'm not actually super into pirates. That was my Sims thing. But... Oh! Let's not be in the corner where we're about to make something explode. Okay. Guys, I have holy water. But I can't hurl it at Beowulf with any particular expletives. Cause because Avery said no, mostly. I only have 5,000 orbs, so... Wait, what's down there? Purple orb! I can get a purple orb! Heck yeah! Alright, now I have nothing for next time. That's fine. I'm about to get a ton of orbs from beating on Beowulf. I got this. I got this, guys. I believe in me. He doesn't get to punch the rocks, because not Dante. You said no swearing. I can't hurl my holy water at Beowulf with an expletive. Ouch. Beowulf is one of the coolest bosses in DMC 3 in my personal extremely biased opinion. Like, he's so cool. He's got such a cool design. And yet I redesigned him anyway because I can on my personal Twitter. Because I can. Sword in the Stone! Oh man, I haven't watched that in ages. Ha ha! Good morning, good afternoon. I don't. Time is fake. You can if it's tradition. Like when Forlorn appears in Disc 2. Oh god. Okay, alright. Here we go. Here we go. Tried to go to the... Oh no! Hey, hey, Galaxies. Galaxies and Necromancy, are you aware it is a holiday? Bet you are now. Sorry, bruh. Yeah! Yeah, I only realized it because my boss said something about us not being in on Monday, on Saturday, and I went, oh yeah! I'm glad you said that. Oh heck. Ah! Okay. Right. You know what? I might not need that holy water. Ow. Or I might. Let's see how this goes. He's about to throw cages at me. Oh, but I can just make them explode, right. I have summoned swords. I don't have to shoot stuff. It is Monday. It is also Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And like I said, I only realized that because my boss was like, yeah, we're not going to be here on Monday, so, but you can come in on Tuesday. And I was like, oh, wait. Ouch. Haha, I didn't need the holy water after all. And that is almost but not quite 10 minutes. Hooray! Oh, goodness. But yeah, I am 0% ever gonna judge anybody for not knowing when it's a bank holiday, because I almost never know when it's a bank holiday either. Not to mention, not all of my regulars are American. But, you know. Okay. How many orbs did I just get? Over 8,000. That's not so bad. I wasn't paying attention when it was on screen. Yes, it is a bank holiday, meaning the banks are closed. And post offices are closed, and things of that nature. And some stores, but it depends on whether or not they acknowledge bank holidays, because who does that? I'm almost to level 3! So bank holidays are a specific type of national holiday where stuff is closed. Basically, that's the difference. Like, national holidays, you can have national holidays where stuff's still open and you're just supposed to acknowledge things for some reason, but yeah. PE check-in says gender. Hey, haywire Neo generator. Oh, yeah. He who holds this broken device is irradiated, and their soul is drained in exchange for power. And then assign sex at birth. That's gross. That is disgusting and horrifying, and should not be on anything at all ever. And I'm really angry about it. But we're not at 10 minutes. Necessarily. As I'm approximating. Based on mission time. I'm probably over 10 minutes, but also that's disgusting. That is utterly despicable. It's for a medical check-in. Okay, I mean, I don't... The challenge with that becomes, first of all, your assigned sex at birth does not necessarily mean anything, because what if you're intersex? Your assigned sex at birth is then not going to necessarily mean anything medically. And that also doesn't get into, you know, unknown conditions of that nature. But, like... But also, why is that required on check-in? Is this required for the thing that you're there for? No, then why is it there? That's dumb. Yeah, Copper, you have to test for that is the problem. Intersex is an option. Good, but, you know, again, you have to know that, and a lot of intersex folks don't know that. You know, that's something that you find out later, generally, because of the way our terrible, awful, ridiculous medical system works in the US. It is designed against that. Anything that is not considered normal, you're not necessarily going to find out until later. Yeah, no, that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. That's like, we're trying to do the right thing, but we're doing it really, really badly. That's... No. That's not good. That's not good. I don't like it. Anyway, Galaxies and Necromancy, if you are still listening. There is also a thing that I have not put up yet, but that you might be interested to find out before you spend channel points on my channel. Because I'm going to be throwing up a community-funded thing where I don't swear at all for an entire run-through of the Devil May Cry series. Meaning the main series, not the reboot, which a friend gave me to borrow. So that might be a thing that you might be interested in saving your orbs for. In case of whatever. Give me all the orbs. There we go. On whole, we don't care, but the PR department requires us to put a brain's worth of effort into it. Yeah, and like, even if they're actually trying to, one, collect information, or two, like, do something that is relevant, like, if that's relevant, okay, sure, fine. That is a thing. I'm gonna go through here and then come back, because there's a blue orb there that I want, but I'm currently on time. Or, well, not exactly time, but I'm on constraints here. I have they asked religion too. Of course they did. There is no reason that that would be relevant that would not require additional disclosure. Unless it's like, you're gonna die, let's give you last rites if you're Catholic. But again, is that a thing that you care about, or are you just Catholic? Oh man. I hecked up, I hecked up! Yeah, check-in paperwork is immediately difficult and should not have all this extra stuff, honestly. Like, literally, but that's part of what I mean, Avery, is like, there's the difference between going, yeah, you're, you know, like, there's a difference between going, I'm Jewish and I keep kosher, because, you know, some people don't. I'm so frustrated. Platforming! Please, someone type platforming into my chat, because then my chat will swear for me. Heck! I'm so mad. Oh! Alright, cool. It put me at the correct end of the room. That was apparently the correct response. Thank you! Thank you, Alien. Because I know it said 10 minutes and it's been more than 10 minutes, but now I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna do this for the 2 entire missions. That's where we're going. That's how this is gonna work. Because I joked about it and now we're doing it. Which, you know, is pretty much how things work on that show. I joked about it, but then I decided I wasn't joking. Ah! Yeah! Yeah! Give me that air trick! Let's go! Yeah! What? Wait, is it that one? It is that one. Yay! More likely... Well, that's fair, but that was an example because I know what specific thing people might be looking for with... But we need to know your religion because of this thing that you might need. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back and get that blue orb that I missed. Now that I'm not quite as much on a time constraint. Because there's a blue orb through that door. Or a blue orb fragment, and I want it. And now that I'm not actively dying, I can get it. I have I have a couple of online friends that are Hindi, but I don't actually know a lot about it, so I don't know necessarily what the restrictions might entail. But I sure know what one of them could be for someone putting, you know, Judaism down on a form. You know, that's a common assumption, is that everybody that's Jewish keeps kosher, and it's like, no, it's common, but it's sure not exclusively true. I mean, I effectively almost keep kosher because of the amount of food sensitivities that I have, but it is also not something that I really worry about all that much. Like I said, in part due to the fact that, you know, my food sensitivity... No! My food sensitivities get me 2/3 of the way there anyway. Don't eat milk with meat! Okay, well, I can't eat meat, and I have to be really extremely careful with... God damn it. I swore I hecked up. I have to be really extremely careful with, dairy products, because I am lactose intolerant and a fool. But yeah. Actually, while I have multiples of you here, yes, Avery, that is the main reason I'm like, I will consider this when I have the ability to do so, because that's the thing about kosher laws. They make everything like, oh my god, it's a large star, heck yeah. Kosher laws make everything more likely to be safer. There was a principal at a Christian school I went to that later turned out to be Hindi. Well, I mean, if they're there for the job. Hot dogs! Yeah, I find hot dogs gross in general, but a fair statement. I have 2 large stars. And it's just Garyon, so I should be fine. Hopefully. Oh, I said I was gonna fight Jester, didn't I? I'll fight Jester. We'll get this going.
Welcome to hell! Or you can expect
Kosher hot dogs exist. Yes, because they use different parts of the critter, basically. I didn't really ever look into it because, like I said, I can't eat meat anyway, so it's kind of a moot point. And I find hot dogs gross in general, so it is extremely a moot point. But different parts of the critter. So all the things that gross me out about hot dogs are not really true of kosher hot dogs. But again, it's a moot point for me anyway. So, oh heck. This is my least favorite attack! Okay. The grosser kind of sausage, pretty much. And by that logic, most kosher hot dogs are sausage, not hot dogs. So it really depends. It depends on how strict you're being with definitions. I don't know if there's actually a difference in how they're made, like from sausage to hot dog, so I don't know if that's really a thing. Oh man, alright. Ow! Ow! Yes, but the casings are obviously not that, but I also do like vegetarian and vegan sausage sometimes, and obviously those don't have critter intestines for casing. Those exist. We were talking about substitutes earlier. Some of those are really good, actually. Because a lot of the sausage taste actually comes from fennel. So you can just put that in with whatever other vaguely meat kinds of seasonings you have, and it's really, really good. So that nearly killed me. I can't decide if I want to just do a continue. I think I'm gonna just do a continue at this point because the damage will be effected and I won't have to redo the Jester fight. Most hot dogs don't use intestine casing anymore. That's good to know, because that's extremely gross. I can't get over that. That's... Blah. 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 This is the other reason first thing. Wood pulp? Excuse? What on earth? Yep, okay. Well, I knew that was coming. Yay! Oh yeah, no, Jello is rarely vegetarian because it's got gelatin in it, and gelatin is made from, like, ground up animal bones. Ditto marshmallows for the same reason. If it's got gelatin in it, it's probably not vegetarian. Ouch. Rendered pig connective tissue. Okay, so it's not the bones, it's the soft tissue still. Yeah, there we go. Stage 1 down. I always mix up tendons and ligaments. I forget which one that is. Yeah, a lot of the vegan substitutes are super expensive. There's actually, interestingly enough, aspic is a relatively common one, and that's maintenance. There's others that I forget, but that's like that one stands out to me because it's also used a lot in like cat food. Speaking of, excuse me, sir. Get out of my books. You need to be in there. Gelatins, hydrolytes, collagen. Yeah. Ow. Heck you, Geryon. Garyon. Whatever. I forget which one is the actual correct pronunciation at this point. I just remember that I was saying it wrong when Griffin said it in DMC 5, and I went, wait, heck, that's how you say that. Mistakes were made. But I don't remember at this point which one was the one that I said and which one was the one that I did not realize it was. Because, like, you know how sometimes you say things and you're like, yeah, this is totally correct, and then it continues to feel correct, even though it isn't. And then you find out what's actually correct. And then both of them feel correct. Oh, man. I ran right into that. There we go. Also an animal product that misses one part from being complete protein, being that thing being tryptophan. Interesting. Gelatin? Really? There we go. Yay, I did it. You have your bio notes out. Okay, fair enough. We made it through mission 11, and I only swore once in the last 2 missions. Because I said, God damn it, at some point. But again, so while I have a few of you present, I do want to see if y'all have any non-camera ideas for what I do during my no swearing run that I am planning to try to community fund. What do I do if I swear? What do I have to do that will work in at least one of the Devil May Cry games? Because it's got to be something, like, it would pretty much have to be something game related, but I don't know. Like, I could, like, restart the mission. Oh, or more singing. But then I would just sing all the time. And I feel like that the thing with the singing is that would prevent me from swearing more, or it would mean that I would ignore swearing in music, because whatever. Play the game with oven mitts on. Oh, no. Copper, I'm bad enough at this with my joints being the way that they are. That's not gonna happen. I could always restart the mission, though. That is a possibility. pretty much in any game. I could restart the mission, I could... What else could I do? Forgo weapon upgrades, avoid using recovery items, increasing difficulty and frustration. Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like, every time I swear for the rest of the mission, I'm not allowed to get any more upgrades. You know, that would certainly do it, but that would also potentially put me at a stalemate, because if I do not then have those items, if I'm not good enough at video games to say that I just won't use them, and if I end up at a boss fight that I can't actually beat without either an upgrade or an item, like, then it's just gonna kind of affect stream quality, I feel like. So that is definitely a thing that I could do. Maybe I'll like crowdsource some ideas on Twitter/Discord and throw them in a poll somewhere. Probably Discord. Okay. Spiral swords and then upgraded Judgment Cut. I almost never use Judgment Cut, which is an utter fucking travesty, but at the same time, I'm like, that's a charged attack. I don't use fucking charged attacks. Alright, mission 13. Oh. I get to fight me again, guys! Alright. See how this goes. Alright. I mean, technically Spiral Swords is also a charged attack, but... Spiral Swords is different because I do that. Wait, does that expend Devil Trigger? It does! That's less worth it than I thought it was, now that I see that. That's a bummer. That's alright. Spiral Swords being said, oh, they remind me of a 3-edged deck. What, why? Oh, wait a minute, no, I know the thing you're talking about, don't I? The thing that was like, in a fucking, the blade itself was in a spiral, and it had the, like, the triangular blade, and it would just fuck you up on the way in and out. That thing. The thing that was basically an ultra fucked up stiletto. Am I supposed to be? Yeah. I just passed by a secret mission. I don't remember which one it is. Destroy every enemy. Oh, oh god damn it, this one. Alright, that's fine. This is fine. Because this one's like something like 6 arachnids and then a fucking hell vanguard. The edges are spiraled like it. Yeah, I know the one. Oh, fuck. Alright. Haha, fight me! That's another thing I'm gonna say a lot, I'm sure. If I'm not swearing, there's gonna be a lot more fight me! Oh yeah, though, as I'm sitting here, I finally figured out a control scheme in DMC 5 for Nero that doesn't hurt and makes sense. Shit, there's 2 fucking Hell Vanguards. So that was, I'm really excited about that because I can actually use Nero almost effectively now. Leave my books alone. Spoil Spoiled brat. My cat is adorable, but also... Yeah, Copper, I have many decorative weapons. I, as a custom, trying to figure out how to sell a set of samurai swords that are exclusively decorative, because they're not, like, they will not hold up to even practice because of the way that the sheath is structured, and because they have this extremely pretty like brocade on the sheath, but there's no way they would look like trash if I tried to use them. But anyway, TLDR, I am very familiar with the idea of novelty weapons. I have bought more than I should have over time. And now I'm like, I need somewhere to put these and or to get rid of them. Shit. Fuck. Oh, man. No, the Tang is a reasonable size. But it's just, that was a restart, wasn't it? That's bullshit. The Tang is reasonably sized, but honestly, the sheath is where a lot got kind of half-assed. Okay, so I don't really need spiral swords or the Yamato, because those are both charged attacks, and the spiral swords are just kind of... Those expend... Sure they do. Devil Trigger. I don't use Judgment Cut enough. I should do that. But yeah, no, the hilt is reasonable, the Tang is reasonable, but the sheath is... I'm pretty sure it's plastic. Or like PVC, something along those lines. And then the... I can get a blue orb. I'm gonna get a blue orb. The wrappings, both on the hilt and the sail, are like cheap, shitty nylon. So it's just, it's mostly the materials that are just not great. And like, again, you know, it's a cheap sword. It's not designed to, you know, be combat ready by any stretch of the imagination, but like, it's just cheap materials for the most part. Actual swords. Yeah, the thing about actual combat ready swords is that they're fucking expensive. Like, I need to purchase a sword for work because I'm taking katana lessons. So I need to have one. I'm currently borrowing one, but it's a whole inch too long, and that doesn't sound like a lot, but that's a lot when you're trying to use a katana, because you have to be able to draw in a certain way, and you have to be able to do a lot of very particular motions with your sword that an inch makes a big fucking difference. And that was the shortest sword that we had at the dojo that was in reasonable condition that I was like, I could probably learn with this. So now I'm like, I have to buy a sword, and I actually need one. This is for work. Fuck. This isn't the part where I go through Hell's Highway, is it? No, this is the end of Hell's Highway, so that's in a later mission. Go to hell. Go directly to hell. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200 orbs. Go directly to hell. Get up there. God damn it, Virgil. Thank you. Give me that Devil Star. But yeah, even the one that I need doesn't have to be combat ready. Those are just absurdly expensive. Yeah, no, 4 grand, like, those are, if you're looking at katanas, that's pretty much like, that needs to be combat ready. The things that I'm looking at do not have to be combat ready. They should be full tank. They should be, like, you know, reasonably hard, but it doesn't have to be able to stand up to clashing with another sword, because that's gonna ruin your sword pretty much no matter what. If it has to stand up to that, you're gonna have a problem. You know, there's no real way for that to be feasible. There's this one post that's going around on Tumblr that pisses me off so much, because somebody took a katana to I forget if it was a longsword or a claymore, but some kind of big, like, sharpened fuck you up stick from Europe. And it's like, okay, sure, you can compare these two items which are not even remotely designed to do the same thing. Or you could use your brain and realize that these are not even remotely designed to do the same thing. Oh my god, a katana is a precision instrument. Of course, taking a precision instrument to what is effectively a sharpened club that's supposed to be able to fucking take somebody out immediately is going to break the katana. Don't be a jackass. It's like taking a fucking scalpel to a cleaver and expecting the scalpel to be able to break the cleaver. They are completely different items used for completely different uses. You can't just do that. They are specialized weapons for specialized purposes. Don't be a jackass. I get so mad. I get so mad that I just do stupid shit and I get my ass kicked by a bunch of damaged chessmen. Japanese steel not being as strong from a historical standpoint, so it's made for precision, not whacking the enemy like it was a sharp club. Yeah, pretty much. Like, the thing with the way they made katanas is that they made it that way because they knew that they would have a limited amount of really hard steel. So they put the really hard steel on the blade edge specifically, and then soft steel along the end, along the other side. So that's part of the reason that they bend, they curve, because the mild steel along the back of the, I don't know that it's necessarily higher carbon, but the harder steel on the blade, the mild steel bent and compressed as it hardened, as it tempered. So of course, they were like, yeah, we're gonna make sure that the important part of the sword is gonna be what's super hard, and then the mild steel, yeah, more springy. The mild steel will... Alright, this is not gonna happen. The mild steel is more able to absorb strikes, and there's a reason that a lot of the time when you block with a samurai sword, you're doing it with the flat of the blade. You're not gonna block with the blade. You don't do that. That's your precision instrument. You protect your precision instrument. And then you block with the other side. And the mild steel will help the hard steel absorb the force. That's the point. You know, there's a reason you have to be extremely well trained to use a katana sensibly, as opposed to a claymore, where if you can swing it hard enough, you can fuck someone up. Like, the blunt force trauma alone will fuck somebody up with a claymore. You don't have to worry about the blade. And like, you know, don't get me wrong, you can get a perfectly serviceable practice weapon for about $200 if you're looking for a katana. That is about what I'm going to be looking at for the ones that I need. But, you know, a set of swords for like $100 is not going to do the goddamn thing. And that's effectively what I have right now, where I'm like, I need to find a responsible adult and or a martial artist in order to sell these swords. I cannot sell these to just anybody, oh my god. But that's because I'm a black belt and I feel weird about it. My boss laughed at me when I said that. I'm like, no, but I can't just sell these to anybody. That's irresponsible. And he straight up laughed. I'm like, okay, I get it, but also you know why I said that. He was like, no, that's you know, I'm glad you're thinking about that, but and he just trailed off like you don't have to, bruh. I'm gonna use the holy water. Fuck it. Fuck you! There we go. No. This is great. I'm talking to myself, guys. Ouch. Come on, come on, I'm almost done, I'm almost done, I'm almost done, I'm almost done, I'm almost done! Ah! Ow. Fuck you! Sweet. Okay. B. I knew someone that went to the police and said, is carrying a sword illegal? Okay. Typically, yes. Yes, it is. I just want a wall of combat-ready swords from across the world in terms of sword. Oh my god. So, same, first of all. They can carry a wooden practice sword. Shocker. Not explicitly illegal. Okay, but is it implicitly illegal? Because unfortunately, that's the difference between someone being ignored and potentially getting killed. But, you know, yeah. I could get another Vital Star. Take out one of the wealthy drug addicts they walk past at 2 a.m. Those people will sue. Also true. Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab another Vital Star. Of course the bad neighborhood's upper class. Naturally, of course. Sure. Fucking A. Okay. Mission 14, so I don't have to go into a lot of places because I'm not playing as Dante. That's Force Edge. Seriously? A C? This late in the game? More drug use than a fishing boat in Alaska. Yikes. Yeah, no, there's bad neighborhoods and then there's bad neighborhoods. Like, I live adjacent to a city. I do not live in the city, but I live near a city to the point where most of my friends go, oh my gosh. Have a good nap, Avery. But a lot of my friends are like, oh my gosh, X city, that's so bad. And I'm like, no, it's really not. Like, it's not, like, upper class bullshit, but, like, why do you think it's so bad? There's nothing bad about this. And then they just, like, don't really have an explanation for it. Meanwhile, oh god, it was right behind the fucking combat adjudicator. That's why it was so low. But, like, up where they are, they're living in relatively, you know, I don't want to say high class necessarily, but they're living in different kinds of cities, and it's just like I get wigged out going to where they are because of the type of city that they live in, and I'm like, you know, okay, but also, I don't know. Without context, that probably doesn't really make as much sense as it could, but I just... Oh, now we're going through Hell's Highway. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Wish me luck, y'all. Oh, this first, and then Hell's Highway. Right. Yeah, so that's the thing, Alien, is that it doesn't matter what reputation it has, so much as, like, I get wigged out in, for example, the capital city. I can't stand it. It drives me crazy. There's nothing wrong with it, except that it's just not quite right. Like, that's a relatively, you know, well-developed kind of high class, if you will, not really high class, but like, there's no bad reputation kind of a thing. It's just, it bugs me. But, you know, adjacent city is not actually in my state, so that's the other thing. Because I live on the state border. Yeah, and that's part of what I mean, Copper, is like the feeling of capital cities is very, it's gonna be that sort of weird mix of, you know, this is not a bad neighborhood except where it is. So it's bizarre. Not up on local lore of the region. Yeah, I live in a town that I jokingly call sub-rural, because we're not suburban, really, and we're not really quite rural. But we're kind of somewhere in between, so I call it sub-rural. And people laugh at me. Capitals never really feel like the rest of the state, like a weird micro-dimension that is their own pocket dimension within a pocket dimension. Yeah, pretty much. That's my experience with our state capital. The city is also known for being a patchwork place where every neighborhood is its own feel. Interesting. That's a thing. Yeah, I mean, I suppose our state capital is similar to that. And I feel like a lot of cities are, to an extent. There just might be more or fewer depending on the city. But... yeah, sub-rural bros. Have been to state capitals, can confirm. Yeah. Aw, man. Alright. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Haha, fuck you! Alright. Let's do this a smarter way. I love using Virgil in general, because of course I do, but also I love using Virgil to fight fucking Hell Vanguards, because I can just be like, oh yeah, you wanna slash at me? Well, guess what? I'm not there. Now I'm practically in your cloak with you and can smack you from approximately the level of your knees. Fuck you. And then I miss. And then I feel like an idiot. It's fine. Got full health. Have been to every state capital in the lower 48. Wow. West of Montana. Okay. That's still pretty fucking impressive. I have not been to a lot of states, so that's a lot. I don't travel, really, so... Okay, I was gonna say, the silence there is kind of eerie. And then it stopped being silent. Moved a lot growing up. That's fair. I have never moved. And again, I don't really travel, so... That's a thing. Alright, room the first, and now I get to figure out where I'm going. Okay. So I have to hit all of these rooms. But I also know that if I get lost and turned around, it will just continue throwing enemies at me. So if I go straight across first, I'll be able to figure out based on angles, so that should work. Aye! So, is that where I came in? That's where I came in. So this is where I'm going. This is not what I did with Dante apparently, because I don't recall starting with knights. Ow! Fuck you! There we go. This is also another really good time for Beowulf, because I can just... Ow. Get the fuck out of their necks. There we go! Alright. Nice! Yay! Okay, so that's where I was, in the purple room. I want to go to the one that is closest to that. The one that is right the fuck next to it. Which I have to figure out my camera. Now imagine a dragon, but its head is its body. What, why? Why am I imagining this? Vital Star! Yay! So now we deal with all this shit. Ow. Also, how do you mean with its head and its body? Like with the limbs just growing out of the head, or like with a body still attached to the head, but it's in the opposite position? Because one of those happened in How to Train Your Dragon, and the other one is utterly fucking cursed. And now that it's in my head, I have to inflict it on the rest of it. MacBook is having some problems. I'm hoping I'm not buffering for y'all. There we go. I'm gonna blame that on a Wi-Fi issue. No! There we go. Yeah! All vital organs placed in the head, and the head is the body. That is so cursed. So cursed. Aw, man, I can't go that way. Okay, fine. That's where I came from, so that's where we go. There's also the cephalothorax thing, but that's because, like, spiders have 2 body segments when you expect 3, though. For all of the shit that, you know, as compared to an insect. Ah! Just limbs attached to the head and the body, neck coming off. No body or neck coming off. Yeah, no, they did that in How to Train Your Dragon. There was a round boy in How to Train Your Dragon. I forget what they're called. I don't go here. But okay. Can I go that way? No. I can only go this way. This is not forward. This is forward. There we go. I haven't been in the red room yet. There are so many doors. Ow. I'm so focused on looking at the doors. I got. Yay! There's my blue orb. In the last room. Give me that blue orb fragment. No. Not yet. Hold up. Where am I? There I am. Going for the only closed... No? Shit. Fuck. I got turned around again, guys. I fucked up. That's not helpful, because I don't know where I am. Shit. Theater adaptation of How to Train Your Dragon movies. Okay. I mean, I'm not that surprised. There are often play adaptations of things of that nature. This is where I came in, right? God, I'm lost. Okay. 2. So that must mean this way? Yes! Okay. Alright. This is good. This is progress. And now I have one more fight, and then there's the fucking blue orb that I was looking for. I swear to God, they must have changed this in the HD collection. I swear to you, I remember just getting lost and running around with the fucking... Oh no, it's Order Ocarina of Time's forest in the Deku Tree area all over again. No, this is much simpler. I just am really bad at figuring out where I am when there's no mini-map. But there's a map. Because sometimes, like, it's one thing when you're paying attention the entire time, and you're like, ah, yes, the green room, the purple room. But then when they reuse colors, you get all fucked up. Give me that blue orb. Yes! Look at that. I got more health. I'm excited. Yay! And now, we are at the Subterran Garden. We are almost at the end of this mission, and then I'm gonna do one more. Subground water vein. We got that portal way over there, glowing. And that is effectively the end of the mission. Yeah! I'm gonna do one more, and then I'm gonna go have lunch because I have 9, soon to be 10 missions today. Love Planet. Everybody remember this? Give me the orb. Orbs. Give. Yeah. And then Dante drives up the side of the tower with a fucking motorcycle that Lady rode in. Yay, we did it! So that's mission 14. Made it. 15 is the one where the tower is starting to rotate and cause problems. The Gate Crasher. Control the tower. Control your destiny. I don't remember if there is a boss in Mission 15. Because I know what 16 through 20 are. But I don't remember if there's a boss in Mission 15. I am so close to level 3 of Darkslayer. So close. I have 1 small star, 2 large stars, 2 devil stars, and less than 10,000 orbs, so I can't actually upgrade anything currently. Alright. Upper Subterran Garden. Virgil's like, aw, man. I do also want to read the enemy file for these guys because I discovered something that I find very interesting as a queer person. About the Fallen, which is what these critters are. So, the Fallen are one of the many critters in Devil May Cry that is implied to have been a fallen angel, except it's not quite directly stated, but it's less implicit with the Fallen, you know, being that they're called the Fallen, than it is with most of the other demons, where they're like, oh ho 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 ho. Let's imply things that don't make sense. But so a lot of the demons in Devil May Cry are kind of like low-key implied to have been angels, and then there's the Fallen, where it's not low-key. So, Seven Hells, Abyss, Hell Vanguard, Enigma Gate, blah blah blah. The Fallen! A demon who fell from grace for lying and deceiving its victims. Her beautiful wings close to form an invincible shield. Her open belly is her only weakness. Did y'all hear the voice? Because that was what most people would typically designate as a male voice. So not only are the fallen angels, but TLDR, the Fallen are trans. Fight me about it. And then I gotta go through this door. Not that door. What voice? When they're yelling at you, when they're like, fuck you. Basically, it's a bunch of key eyes, but they yell when they, It is a very, quote-unquote, masculine-sounding voice when the Fallen are, vocalizing. So again, the Fallen are trans. Fight me about it. An energy source has been activated. A large snapping sounds like two parts locking together can be heard from beyond the wall. And now we go back inside. Hi, see the LGBTQIA+ tag there that I wish I could just be like, this stream is queer, fuck you? Yeah. Alright, provision storeroom. I don't have to fight the... I don't have to fight the spiders. Cool. A massive force is shaking the tower. It feels like the whole tower is rotating. You didn't hear a voice. It's almost like I was talking over them the whole time. I will point it out the next time they come up. This is just blood goils, so this is whatever. Because the thing is, they don't like talk and have conversations. So it's not like, oh, well, that sounded like a man. that said those words, because there's no words. It's the fighting noises. Ow. I hate this room. We're gonna just go down. Sure we are. We're gonna go down this way. There we go. That might have been dumb, but we're doing it anyway. Whee! And now I have to not get cut by these fuckers. Alright. Ouch. Like that. Fuck off. And now this guy's gonna get in my way. Oh, alright, that's not what I meant to do, but it worked. That's fine. Platforming could just be deleted from everything, that would be nice. I know, really. Like, that room is just incredibly frustrating to me. Like, it would be fine if it didn't have... Like, if it was either platforming or the platforms themselves will fuck you up, I would be fine with it. But they went with both. Good enough. Ouch, not good enough. Not good enough. Virgil, Virgil, please. God damn it! Oh, come on. But also, yes, fuck platforming. This is why I have that command. Ow! Fucking jump! I swear to God, I am pressing the button. But it's also impossible to tell how wide those fucking blades are is the problem. Hello, kitty cat. You are very lucky that you didn't just knock over my coffee. Because then we'd have a conversation. Come at me, bitch, I'm down here. Alright. Tower rotates, yada yada. Fuck. Fuck. Here's the other problem. There's an enemy up there that's fucking up my air trick, but I can't get up because I need the air trick. But it's so rude, it's just hanging out up there. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. Better. No! Oh my god, I'm so mad. Fuck you in particular. It's fine. But now, I can do my air trick correctly, because there's no enemies to fuck it up. And now we don't have to come into this room ever again! Yeah! Ouch. I don't have to fight these guys. They don't give a shit. So I'm gonna just ignore them. Damn it. Right. Provision storeroom first, then we get the thing. Yay! Or a Halcyon fragment number 1! Or, well, 2? I think that's 2. I hope that's 2. Hey! Yay! I don't remember if this is the one that I am salty that they included because it is useless, or if this is the one that I need. Ouch. Fuck off. There we go. Top Subterranean Lock. Speaking of swords, my cat is sniffing at my practice sword. It really should probably just smell like my hands, kid. Know what the problem is. There we go. Final or Halcyon fragment. Ouch. Oh, come on. No! I don't have enough health for this right now! Oh, wait. It sucks your devil trigger. I knew that. I should have used that. Fuck. Ow. I should have used the stupid... God damn it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Continue. Give me the orb, because now I have another orb. Fuck it. Now here's the thing. If I turn this once, it gets me back to the correct approximate place, and then I have to fix something else. I don't remember what happens if I turn it twice. Wrong door, idiot. That's not the one that changes. That door. Marble Throughway. Which connects back to the place where you have to use the 3 Aura Halcyon fragments, which is the Devil's Sprout lift. But we're on the wrong side of it, guys! This goes back to the human world. Blah blah, blah blah. And actually that brings some... Actually, that might be a good place to go, because eventually... That's a really good place for me to show off the Fallen that I was just talking about with Copper. So let's go this way briefly. Go down the stairs. In the spiral corridor. Alright. Head down here. Underground arena. These guys, these are the Fallen. Can you hear it? Ow. They're very echoey. Ow. Sounds like one of my previous martial arts teachers. Well, oh, actually, hold up. There's also a there's a blue orb down here, or a blue orb fragment, I think. Because I remember finding that one of the last times I went through here and going, wait a minute. There it is. Virgil's gonna have the most health. Same tonal noises made when throwing a punch. Yeah, it's effectively a ki. They're throwing swords at you, bruh. Ow. Ow. Coming. Coming. So technically, all of that is called vocalics. But anyway. It is not a verbal vocalization, but is still a vocalization. It's called vocalics. What's this? What does this say? It doesn't say anything. Okay. Different people do sound different. Yeah! Yeah. Oh god. So, I have always had a really deep ki, but it hasn't changed, like, at all since I was a teenager. But I know plenty of people that are self-conscious about their voice when they ki. Because, you know, we've got people that sound, I will say, contrary to their gender expression for various reasons. And they just get super self-conscious about it, and I'm like, I mean, I have a deeper ki than my boss, who is literally more than twice my weight and a foot taller than me, but, you know, I am the smallest person, I am the smallest adult at our dojo, but I'm the one with the most intimidating ki, which is my favorite thing. There we go, that's where I want to be. Alright. Time to fight some spiders. Strong things come in small packages. Certainly. Also, loud noises sometimes come in small packages. I can be real loud when I want to be. I got some good lung capacity. Not quite good enough to play the flute, though. Which was a bummer, because I found that out in hardware. But, you know. Shit. Oh, I knew that was coming! Fuck! Alright. Fine. Fuck you! Is that it? No, I didn't think so. I was gonna say, that can't be it. That was only one wave. There were only, like, 3 of them. It's a weird skill to learn. I have other priorities, really. I switched to mandolin and violin, which were really kind of what I wanted to play in the first place, but I was like, I could probably manage a flute because reasons, and then it was a dumb idea that I had. But I didn't realize it. I think I'm almost at the end of this mission. I don't think there's actually a boss, so I'm gonna try a small Vital Star. God, that wasn't worth it. Okay. I might be able to... God. I might be able to do this if I avoid all damage for the rest of this battle. I'm in trouble. Aha! Or I can get a ton of fucking Devil Trigger white orbs. That works. What, you mean as assuming that all flautists are snobs. There we go. Devil Sprout, lift. Or Helkin Fragments. And in we go. Yay! We did it! We beat the tower! And we're done! How people like Beethoven wrote flute parts. Ah! Yes! And a lot of them are... Like, there's two kinds of flute parts. There's ones where you're just trilling forever, and it's boring as fuck. Or you're carrying the entire melody. And that depends on, you know, how much you wanna... And, like, it's kind of a bummer for me because the flute actually made a lot of sense. It's like they wrote it for the violin and decided to give it to the winds. Yeah, that's the thing sometimes. But, like, meanwhile, the violin. I swear to you, I picked up that instrument and I was like, yes, this is correct. Like when I picked up the flute for the first time and wrote a song in a week, but turned up to like 29. It's great. Okay. So, anyway, I am absolutely not going to be starting Mission 16 today. In part because Lady will kick my ass, and in part because I have been streaming for just over 3 hours, and I would like to go have lunch. So, I hope everybody had fun today. Thanks for hanging out. I will be back on Friday. Hopefully after getting a little more sleep than I've been getting lately, because my class will be ending on Friday and I have a midterm on Friday. So I won't be able to stream like all day, but I should be able to do another long-ish potentially stream. I have to actually also look at how I'm going to be streaming during the semester because I'm not totally sure how that's going to happen. Anyway, for now, thanks for hanging out. If you are not following me here on Twitch, you should consider that. You can also consider dropping me a subscription if you have a few bucks to spare, slash an Amazon Prime subscription. But if not, I completely understand. I also have a Twitter account where all of my streaming and gaming updates tend to go. Those also go in my Discord server, which I have to check because Avery dropped some stuff in there while I was streaming that I didn't look at while I was streaming. And last but not least, if you do have a few bucks to spare but don't want to throw it through Amazon/Twitch, I understand. I also have a Ko-fi account. Let's see. I don't know what that is. There are 2 folks that I follow that are streaming. I think we're gonna go say hi to Fedrin again, because she is low-key and does awesome arts. She's doing Stardew Valley right now, so. And then I'm gonna lurk there and have lunch and go do an entire research project in 6 hours. So yeah, let's go say hi to Fedrin. Excellent artist. Relatively low-key streamer of video games. She's doing Stardew. Stardew 1.15 looks fun. I will take your word for that. I actually don't play Stardew because when I want to relax, I kill demons. So, anyway, I will be back on Friday around 11 a.m. Eastern, etc., etc. Have a good week. I'm out. Ciao.